Trauma gave you superpowers. Huh, you've seen it, shared it, maybe even believed it. It's everywhere right now. This idea that your deepest wounds are actually your greatest strength. But here's what nobody's telling you. That narrative is beautiful, comforting, and it's also partially bullshit. So today we're breaking down what traumatic intelligence actually is, why it's not real, and, more importantly, what actually happens when trauma rewires your brain. Because the truth, it's way more nuanced than a TikTok caption. The term exploded recently. Traumatic intelligence. It sounds profound. It feels true. The pitch is simple. People who've survived trauma don't just heal. They level up. They get supernatural people-reading abilities. You can spot a liar from across a room. Hyper-empathy. You feel what others feel so deeply it's almost supernatural. Danger detection. Like a sixth sense for threat. Raw creativity. Your pain becomes art. It frames trauma as a refiner's fire. Breaks you. Rebuilds you. Sharper. Wiser. Stronger. It's an empowering story. Almost too empowering. Here's what you won't find. Traumatic intelligence in the DSM, the APA, any actual psychological literature. What you will find is post-traumatic growth, or PTG. PTG is real. It's documented. It's validated. But it's nothing like the viral version. PTG describes genuine positive psychological change after adversity. People can develop deeper appreciation for life, stronger relationships, a new sense of personal resilience, discovered possibilities they never saw before. This part? True. The part that's missing? The cost. Those superpowers aren't gifts. They're your brain on survival mode. Take hypervigilance, the danger sense. That's not spidey sense. That's your amygdala stuck in the on position. Your threat detection center running 24/7. It keeps you alive in a war zone. But in a coffee shop? In a relationship? In your own bed at night? It's exhausting. Chronic anxiety, panic attacks, the inability to ever truly feel safe. Your nervous system never stops scanning. What about empathy? That deep feel what others feel thing. That's not emotional intelligence. That's hyper-attunement. Your brain learned to read micro-expressions and tone shifts because missing them used to be dangerous. You became a threat detector disguised as a caregiver. The result? Poor boundaries, emotional burnout. You absorb everyone's stress. You become the emotional support person while struggling to support yourself. These aren't superpowers. They're scars that function. Think about Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan. He's what traumatic intelligence actually looks like. His entire existence was forged in trauma. And yes, he developed supernatural abilities. His situational awareness is unmatched. He reads a battlefield like you read your phone. He's humanity's strongest soldier. But ask yourself, is he intelligent because of his trauma? Or is he permanently broken by it? His hypervigilance makes him lethal. It also makes him unable to rest, unable to trust, unable to have normal human connections. He can predict enemy movements with terrifying accuracy. He can barely predict his own peace. His superpowers aren't gifts. They're survival tools forged in fire, and they come with a price tag attached. He's not a superhero. He's a survivor. So should we stop using traumatic intelligence? Maybe. Maybe not. What matters more is how we talk about it. Instead of, your trauma gave you superpowers. Try. You survived something that broke people. And you did more than survive. You developed resilience that most people will never understand. Those tools you forged in fire, they're real. They're powerful. They matter. But they came at a cost. And acknowledging that cost, to yourself and to others, that's where healing actually starts. Because healing isn't about romanticizing pain. It's about appreciating strength despite pain. If you want to understand how trauma actually rewires your brain at the neurological level, we've got a whole video on that. And if you're looking for signs that you're genuinely building resilience, not just surviving, check out our video on emotional resilience. The fact that you're even watching this, that you care enough to ask these questions, that's already a sign you're moving toward healing. So yeah, you got this.